Hello YouTube, this is miki'yell with yet another deck list. This is my gagagas deck, and it's going to be meta as soon as people realize how good it is. And let's start the deck off. So we got 2 Blue Eyes, 3 Cyber Valley for draw power, 2 gagagas Caesar. This guy, the reason why I have the Blue Eyes in here is because this guy, when you have a monster in your graveyard, you can banish the monster in the graveyard, and all Gaga monsters you have become that level. That's the whole point of the deck. So then we got 3 Gaga Clerks. Gaga Clerks, special summon when you control a Gaga monster. These swarm. You say you got all 3 on the field in that Gaga Caesar. You can pretty much have 2 level 10 monsters or 2 level 8 monsters. It's pretty crazy. Then you got your 3 Gagagas. Here's the other combo of the deck. 3 Gagagas is very necessary. This is what discards your monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Your Blue Eyes is your Tragodia. So you can even get 2 level 10s out because of Tragodia. And not only that, but Tragodia is necessary just because of it can be any level. 2 Gagaga Magician. I have no Gagaga Magician girls. They're not necessary in the build. Some would say they are, but this deck is so highly built on getting level 10s and level 8s out that it doesn't really need the Gaga girl. It slows the deck down. Necro Gardener. You can discard this with the other Gardener. Gagaga Gardener stalls for a turn for you to draw maybe a Blue Eyes and then discard that to get off the Caesar's effect. Then you got the Neospatian Grand Mole, needed in almost every deck that's stalling or wanting to kill fast, just something good, you know. And then you got your Sangan to fetch, Gagaga Gardener or Gagaga Magician. Then you got your 2 Tragodia. 2 Tragodia, very needed. If it were up to 3, I'd run 3, but it's not, so that's that. Then we've got 2 Paw Duality, 2 Gagagoth Bolt, 3 Sword, 2 MST. I tried running 3, it worked, except for the fact that I needed more space, so I took out 1. Foolish Burial for discarding the Necro Gardener, getting a Blue Eyes in the grave, Tragodia in the grave. It's very good. Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Reinforcements of the Army. Very necessary. Fetch most of your warriors. 2 Compulsionary Activation Device. Fiendish Chain. Then we've got a Torrential Tribute, that's pretty good. And then you got your 3 Dark Bribes. This deck, sometimes it takes a couple turns, but it does win a lot. Test out on Dueling Network. Dark Bribes, very necessary. If your deck isn't focused on 1 turn kill, or FTK or something like that, Dark Bribe, definitely. So that's some monsters, spells, and traps. Then we got your extra deck. We got 1 Gem-Knight Pearl, if you can see that. It's kind of blurry, but yeah, it's Gem-Knight Pearl. Then we got Tempo, the Percussion Dungeon, or however you want to say it. Run this just because it can pretty much stop your opponent's XYZs, and it's just a really good card in general. Then we got a Utopia for stalling. We got this guy. He is a proxy right now, but so I can't really read his name because it was black when I got the proxy. But it's the Galaxy Destroyer, so very good card. You can detach 1, destroy all spells and traps, and you cannot activate them in response. This card, oh my god. I realize this deck you would think would be just a beat deck, since it can get level rank 10s and 8s Exceeds. But this card, it burns and it has high attack, so it's a really good card. It's ridiculous, especially if you run 3. Then I run 3 of the Sun King Overlord. He is pretty much if you got a Marshmallow, screw it. If you got a whatever you got, screw it. He gets rid of it. So this is the deck. If you got any comments, if you've got anything, suggestions, I will possibly consider it. I will not consider, obviously, taking the deck apart. And I will not screw myself or whatever you might say, but, just tell me what you think of it, and tell me what I should do with it. No matter what you say, I'm probably not going to put in Gaga Girl unless you can tell me a reason to get it that makes it to where it's like first turn, because I'm not putting a double summon in here. If there was some way to special summon without using Mystic Tomato, I would. So I would run Gaga Girl, but there's not that many ways to special summon it that's easy and first turn, so I'm probably not going to. But if you can give me a reason to, that's good. I probably will. Just any good comments would be appreciated. I hope this deck becomes meta. If you guys seem to like it, you guys can run it. Just give credit to Michael Burback, because he's the one that made this deck, and he pretty much thought of this all by himself. So he likes the deck, and he hopes that everyone else will too. But anyways, this is miki'yell signing out.